Okay, guys, I have an exciting stock I want to talk about. ALLK, it's a biotech stock. It's one that recently was up over $1, a buck 24 at this high here, and it just plummeted down 80% and has had no really sizable bounce. We had this little 9% pop on the daily, and that's usually that little dead cat. But from a buck 24 to 23 cents, this is definitely to keep on the radar. And there's a couple of things I like about this one. I know it's in a downtrend because you can see right here the EMA 20 and the 50 are at the very top. Usually when you see that, every pop is going to get shorted unless they come out with some really good news and it causes it to stay above here. But like for example, right here, this stock has known bit to hit this upper Keltner channel, and you can see how the EMAs have switched, and it kind of just goes in a uniform way of going up, right? So, but a lot of these things, this is a small cap, so you don't want to hold these long, and especially when it's in a downtrend. The first couple things I am noticing is the big gap. A lot of people will see this and they will love this. You see this gap right up in here between these two lines, right? A lot of people think gaps have to get filled. That is not the case. It is nice to see like there is a gap with my strategy because usually what happens is indicators lag. All right, we all know that it's very nice to use indicators, but they are going to lag. And basically what this gap tells me is the bigger the gap, the longer it's going to take to hit this EMA 5. So if I'm looking at a gain to just the EMA 5, which is one of the safest returns, you're looking at a 49% pop. Okay, but usually what happens is it's not going to hit it in an ordinary time frame. Usually after 7 daily candles, I wait to see price come back up to that EMA 5. There is a lot of good plays I'm watching. As you can see right here, we haven't touched the EMA 5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason why that's so important is because price has to touch the EMA 5. It's one of the smallest EMAs and the reversion to the mean. So, you can look at all through price history. You come away, you come up, come down, up. And that's basically what price is doing with the EMAs. When you're in a downtrend, everything is getting shorted at these EMAs. We don't know which one exactly is going to be the big short, but we know at the very least, we can come up to these EMAs and make pretty good money, and then it gets shorted down. Come up again, make good money. So to look for the extreme patterns, I like to say, how many days have we not hit this EMA 5? Because we know at the very least it's going to hit the EMA 5. Bigger the gaps, it could take longer. So right now we have 5 daily candles not touching it. I think we need to give this thing at least 10 daily candles. Due to this sizable gap, it could take some time, guys. I do like the volume. I think that's really good. I've seen that this thing has never done a reverse split. So, are we going to get back above $1? We'll have to see. But I looking at it, a lot of these gaps, the riskiest stocks, that you'll see are biotechs and Chinese. They all do these kind of big sizable gaps. Biotechs and Chinese, they do it a lot. Because they need money and all that other stuff, right? But I was looking at ALR stock, and it's not as bad as I'm seeing here. They did a release on January 27th. So they will discontinue further development of AK00, and they reduced the workforce by 75%. And explore strategic alternatives. And this is like they're based in California. So they announced top line results from its phase clinical trial of AK006 in chronic spontaneous or urticaria or something like that. But you can read too. The more you read here, the cash guidance. This is what really got me going. So the company ended the fourth quarter of 2024 with approximately 81 million in cash. That's a lot. Cash equivalents and investments. Okay, the company estimates that the cash used in restructuring the activities, where they got rid of a majority of their workforce, including severance and contractual payments to vendors, will be approximately 34 to 38 million. The company also estimates a significant majority of these restructuring costs would be paid over the first and second quarters of 2025. So the company estimates will have cash equivalents, investments in a range amount of approximately 35 to 40 million at June 30, 2025. The reason why this is important is because these lower cap stocks, you want to know what their cash position is. You want to know that this company is letting us know they're pretty good on that. Okay, they're getting rid of their workforce. They're really catching on to using their finances the right way. And so when I'm looking at this strategy, yeah, you know, they gap down pretty good. Nobody would have been playing this according to my strategy anyways way back in here. It's good to see that it had some decent volume here and there. It wasn't that too much some days. It was like 300,000, and then it picks up volume 5 million, 3 million, just to kind of lure in retail traders to, to dump on them. But I think this is a pretty nice thing. Right now, we are definitely consolidating. Right up and through this area here is definitely consolidation. I would love to see one either break this low here and we come down, and then because a lot of the times is people get in on this first dump, and this is really just a dead cat bounce to keep heading lower. I've seen this happen a lot. But if you wait around, at least you got to wait around 7 daily candles. I'm going to give it to like 10 because this is a sizable gap down. But I will say this consolidation pattern is definitely looking pretty bullish where it's not going down anymore, right? And you can look at right here, look at the volume things. You have this big volume here, right here. You have 51 million. And then you had some green volume coming in. And then look at the red. It's kind of slowing down. And then you got the green. So that's just kind of consolidation right there. So if you guys want to know my opinion, I'm going to alert this when I have around at least 7 daily candles away from the EMA 5. Right now, the target range to that is 49%. And then another key indicator to use is your KDJ. It is at 10.06 right now. You can see right here, it was at 44, and then it goes to 30, then goes to 21, then 14, 10. Every time it gets lower, the more opportunity for a dead cat bounce happens. So we want to make sure it's at least under 5, okay? Especially for penny stocks, I'm okay if I totally miss this play, but doing this strategy will save you on a ton of worse entries, okay? A lot of people get in too early, and then this could gap down and could really wreck you. Another thing I want to look at is this lower Keltner channel. I don't know if it's going to hit this, but a lot of times this gives me like a really good setup. So as of right now, I would love to buy it under here, but like I said, I don't think that's going to happen. I would just wait for a low K value and more EMA 5 time distance, okay? And that will give you a really precise entry, and we can make some big money in this. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description will say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. And it'll take you to this free chat landing page. And this doesn't mean you're a member yet. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is hit day trade alerts right here, and it'll ask you for, would you like to subscribe for day trading and swing trading membership and my alerts? Everything you get, education, live streams, and get this, for this promotional video, it's only going to be 12 bucks a month. If you guys been around the communities, a lot of these strategies will charge you so much money. This strategy works as a very high win ratio, and we're being patient on how to find bottom reversals. If you're watching this, you're trying to find out what the heck is going on. I go over what's going on with the fundamentals. I go over the chart, which is my highest priority because the chart tells me everything I need to know. It's the story. And then we look for that reversion to the mean, which is the first target of EMA 5. Second target is 10. And I would just focus on these two. I wouldn't worry about the 20 and 50. But yeah, if you join for this promotional video, it is 12 bucks a month. You won't regret it, and it's going to be an awesome strategy you're going to learn. Also, you're going to get my day trades along with my swing trades. Day trades I do every day, and I have a very nice conservative strategy where I make money every day, depending on your account size. Very low risk strategy that wins over 90%, and you're going to love to see that strategy. I think you guys are going to it's probably going to be the most favorite strategy you ever do. I love my swing trading strategy, but if you learn my day trading, it's definitely a complemental strategy to do with both. All right, guys, this is my analysis on ALLK. This is a biotech stock. This is why we had up a gaps down. A lot of these are more riskier. Always play these below the EMA 5. Give it time distance. That way you don't catch a falling knife. And wait for a low K value, and you'll be fine. If you guys do want to subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. And I'll see you in the Discord. Peace out and happy trading.